Once again, we'll create data grid and then we'll go to data form. Okay, click on data. Click on create ad hoc grid. Always console. Abdul, see, entity is here. Right? Did you observe? So by default, account and period will be there in HFM, right? But in FCCS, you see account, entity, years and period. So I don't want entity here. So here I can say pivot in the grid, means it will come into column. So I don't want years, pivot to the POV. It will go back to years here. Period, pivot to POV. So it will go back. Now I'll select all the members. FI January period, FI 15 scenario is actual, yes. View is always periodic, entity, currency, movement is changes in cash, data source, data input, consolidation, entity input, intercompany, no intercompany. Just give me 1 second, somebody has logged in. Yes, intercompany, no intercompany, monthly gap, always local gap, product, any base member. So I am selecting laptop. So account I have to select, right? So right click on the account and select members, and right, you can use always traditional balance sheet approach, total assets. So current assets, level 0 descendants or descendants including. When I say I click on this I, right, descendants, I descendants of, including descendants of current assets. Click OK, that's it. See, all current assets will come. Likewise, entity, right click and select members. Yeah, total geography, all level 0 members. Where is level 0? Level 0 descendants, that's it. So only entities will come here: Hong Kong, Japan, Singapore, see, India, etc., etc. See, likewise, yes, this is great. Now you can click on this arrow mark, last submit data, only arrow mark, and save definition. Yes. So CA underscore, sorry, underscore, right, and browse. We have created the folder, right? Yes, that's it. Click OK, that's it. So this grid will be saved. Perfect, right? So close this one. So this is called data grids. So what about data forms? Write down, put heading data forms. What is the difference between the grid and data form? Anybody?
Sir, in data form, we have to add rows and columns.
Okay.
Sir,
What is the main difference of data grid and data form?
Sir, in data form, we can restrict the dimensions, sir.
Perfect. In data form, we can restrict the POV, point of view, means dimensions, whereas in data grid, you cannot restrict. The main point. Second main point is data form is used for end users for data entry, whereas data grid is used by group users for reviewing data. Clear? So these are the two important points. Remaining everything, how to we have to add columns, we have to add rows, we have to do mathematical calculations, etc., etc. Everything are how to create data forms, right? The main purpose of data forms is in data forms we can restrict the POV. Clear? Right. Write down data forms. So click on navigate, create and manage forms under create and manage. Click on navigate, forms under create and manage. Under create and manage, and then right, okay, select any folder, and click on this create data form button. Actions, create simple form. Click on actions, create simple form. 1 minute, somebody has logged in. Right? So once again, I am closing this one. How do we create the data forms? Click on navigate and then click on forms under create and manage. Select the required folder and then click on actions, create simple form. So this properties button will give the name of the form. Okay. CURRENTASSETS underscore Vijay. Right. So description, you can leave all these instructions. Step 1, step 2, etc. Yes, if you want to say some, if you want to give some instructions to the end user, yes, we'll give. Click next. So this is the place where you have to understand layout tab. Right on in properties tab, give form name, description and instructions. Next, click on layout button. So here see point of view, page dimension, rows and columns. So what should we keep in rows and columns, Indrajit? Which dimension we have to keep in rows?
Account.
Okay, how do I put account in rows now?
So in the drop downs.
See, when you drop like this, that's enough.
Yes, sir.
There account. And in columns we put entity. So where is entity? Yes, drag this to entity. Perfect. Done. Next. So whatever I select in the POV, that will be restricted. Write down. Whatever the dimensions, whatever the dimensions, we keep under point of view. Sorry, whatever the dimension members, not dimensions. Whatever the dimension members, we keep under point of view. That will be restricted. Whatever the dimension members, we keep under point of view. That will be restricted. Next point, whatever the dimensions, we keep under page. Whatever the dimension, we keep under the page. User can select that hierarchy. Right? So year and period, right? They have to select every year and every period. So yes, I'll drag this to here. See, it is not coming. So this page, particularly page, right? There is a small bug. So you have to drag this to on the page like this. Then only it will come. Otherwise, if you drag like this, right here in this box, it is not coming. Right? So particularly, so period, right? Hold this and put it on the page itself. Then you will see years and period. Okay. Right? Now I'll select here ACTUAL. Sorry, somebody is asking doubt.
Sir, can you repeat the last point once again, sir?
So this page, right? So for example, this I want to select this product. If I drag this like this, right? It is not coming. See, it is not coming wherever you drag. See, when the first when they introduced this grids, I mean forms FCCS first time, right? To get this here, it took nearly 1 hour for me. I thought it is not working, it is a bug. But finally on trial and error, right? When I drag this to page, right now it is coming, see? Clear? So be careful while dragging this. So only drag on the page, then only it will come. Okay, right? So actual currency always, what is the currency we have to take? Tapali, what is the currency we have to take?
Entity currency.
Always entity currency only. Right. Entity case, entity space, currency. What is data source? Data source and is called it.
Data inputs.
Data input. Intercompany, always no intercompany until intercompany chapter. So no intercompany, and view always periodic only. periodic. Moment dimension changes in cache. changasincash. Consolidation entity input. intit. Remaining members, yes, slowly you will use that one. Okay. Once the metadata chapter is completed, you will understand all the members. I'll explain you each and every member, right? Then you will understand where to use those members. But as of now, we always use only this specific POV. So LOCAL, local space gap. That's it. Here,
So we can select,
sorry.
so we can select in a drop down, right?
Yes, you can select from the drop down also from here. See, I want to select local gap. Delete this. Yes, click on this button. Click on this button. Yes, expand no multi gap. Sorry, IFRS expand local gap, and here see local gap plus adjustments is equal to IFRS. So always we select local gap. That's it. Remove this multi gap. Click OK. That's it, right? Yes, you can always select this one. 1 minute. Let me select remove this. Remove. Okay. IFRS local gap. That's it. Multi-gap is heading, right? So yes. FCCS underscore local gap. No issues. What is the difference between FCCS underscore local gap and local gap? It's alias, right? So it will take no issues. Okay. Right. So here I'll select the member, edit, and I'll take the all years hierarchy. See, members include descendants. Okay, so that right. Now user can select all the years. So likewise, period, edit. So year total level 0 descendants means all base periods. See, he can select, and product also edit. Total product level 0 descendants. For example, here in total product you have hardware, desktops, laptops, servers, and software EPM, EBS, SAP. You don't want to select SAP, except SAP you have to select everything. Yes, click OK here, and then here you can click on add exclusion, and then you can select SAP, means user cannot select SAP here. Except SAP, he can select any other member, other base member. This facility is not there in HFM. Clear? In HFM, either you have to select a hierarchy or don't select a complete hierarchy. But here they have given a small facility here to select, to exclude any members. Clear? Right, done. Now in account dimension again, click on edit button. So account, again here I cannot select 2 or 3 members in one row. So as usual, click on assets, total assets, current assets, cash and cash equivalents. I am selecting cash here. Yes. Done. Now I have to add one more row. Where is my row? Here in one, right click on the one, right click on one, add row. Now again, if you have see, you can, you know the member, right? So select bank. Likewise here, right click and select add column. Here first I will select INDIA. Here I'll select HONGKONG. Again right click and add column. Here I'll select, right, SINGAPORE Singapore. That's it. Yes, my form is ready. Now click on finish button. Current assets underscore y. Yeah, you can close this one. Now you have to go to data. Here I can see Vijay, when you expand here, see the difference between data grid and data form icon. When I open this, you can see the data now. Done. India, Singapore, Hong Kong. See, can I select actual here? It is grayed out. Yes, you have restricted that in the POV. but I can select years, period, and see, I can select all the members hardware. Yes, I can select laptops, desktop servers. In software, see, I can select only EPM and EBS. I cannot select SAP. Did you understand why? I cannot select SAP because what is the reason?
We have restricted that.
We have excluded the particular member. We have excluded a particular member in the hierarchy that is possibly from page dimensions. Clear? So this is what a data form is. A very, very simple data form. Clear? Can I enter data here? Yes, I can enter data here. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. Submit. See actions. Where is submit? Save. Sorry, save button. When you click on save, right, automatically data will be saved. Did I click on this? Yes. Yes. See? Yes. Data is saved. Clear? This is called a simple data form. Right? Then what is complex data form and medium? So when you see here, see, when you click on this here, these are all forms. Sorry, this is supplementary data, right? Sorry. See, when you directly you can edit the form here. When you click on this one, see, right? We'll discuss what are all these things, okay? So where is edit button? Where is edit button? Yes, this is edit button. See? One minute. So we'll click this one. Edit. This is edit button. See? Form designer. The same thing, right? Where whatever you see in the form, same thing you can see it here. See? Layout, right? All this. So here you are seeing grid properties, dimension properties, segment properties, display properties, smart view options, printing and while printing, right? Printing and smart view options will leave it default. So put heading. Put heading. So just give me 1 second. I want to add some more rows here. So right click and add add row. So here we will select the hierarchy and we will see edit, remove this bank and balance sheet, expand, total balance sheet, expand, total assets, expand, current assets, expand. So account receivables, right? As account receivables level 0 descendants. Okay, done. So again right click and expand and add row. Same thing we'll do it for done. You can take either member list or member directly. So current assets, other receivables, FX level 0 descendants. That's it. Now we are good now. Now come here, save this one. Yes, close this one and see here. Refresh. See trade receivables and dividend receivables. Yes, we are good now. Go to form designer again. Now put heading. Grid properties. So suppress options are used to suppress. Write down. Suppress options are used to suppress rows, columns, etc. So if I suppress all these missing rows, invalid data, and suppress all zeros, now I am saving this one. Now what happens? See, when I close this one here, these two will be disappeared, because whatever the rows which don't have data, which have invalid data, right, all those will be disappeared. So yes, we regularly use this option. Somebody is asking doubt?
So grid property, repeat once, sir.
Grid properties. Yeah. So suppress options. First, grid properties. Suppress options are used to suppress Suppress options are used to suppress missing rows, columns, missing rows, invalid data, zero rows, missing rows, etc. Missing data rows, zero rows, invalid data rows. Other than that, we don't select this. We don't select grid properties anything. Okay, leave default. I'm removing this one, so I'm removing everything. Next, dimension properties. Write down dimension properties. Dimension properties. Now, can anybody tell why it is showing as blank? Guess and tell. A blind guessing. All new students. Why it is dimension properties is blank? Why dimension properties is blank? Just guess and tell.
Sir, because we have already taken the dimensions in point of view.
Then at least these dimensions should come, right? So which dimension? You have to ask question which dimension. Then the answer will come. Which dimension? You have to select the dimension first, right? So when I click on this actual, now it will show dimension properties scenario. When I click on here, then it will show view. When I click on this cache, then it will show account. When I click on this India, then it will show entity. Clear? So when you are in a blank grid, it won't show, the dimension properties will not show when you expand it. So you have to select any dimension. Write down dimension properties. First click on any dimension. First click on any dimension. See, here you are saying first is apply to all POV dimensions. When I click on here, apply to all page dimensions. When I click on here, apply to all column dimensions, apply to all row dimensions. So how many type of applying here? Either you can apply to all POV. Means for example here, if I tick this one, right, whatever the alias names, everything, whatever the attributes you tick here, it will be applicable to all point of view dimensions. You need not tick it separately. Clear? We will see that one. So write down first, apply to all POV dimensions. Apply to all POV dimensions. The same options will be applied to all dimensions. What are the options you select, right? So hide dimensions. If I put this hide dimension, what happens is save. So done. This actual dimension, scenario dimension, you cannot see it here. See, I cannot select the scenario dimension here. It is hidden. Now, when I click on apply to all dimensions for scenario, what happens? Can anybody guess and tell? Now what happens? You cannot see any of the point of POV dimensions. See, because it will hide all dimensions. See, you can see only years, period and product only. Clear? So first one is apply to all dimensions, means the same options will be applicable to all POV dimensions. Write down. Apply to all POV dimensions means the same options will be applicable to all POV dimensions.
Sir, repeat once, sir.
The same options will be applicable to all POV dimensions. Okay, right. So I'm unticking this. So next, 1 minute. I'll put this wrong. Right now, member name. It will show the member name. Alias name, it will change the alias name. It will show the alias name. We will discuss what is alias name now, right? So, yes, save it. Done. Now, what is member name? When you close it, here you are seeing it as actual, right? So, when you go to the dimensions here, for every member, when you go to scenario dimension, See, what is the alias name for actual? There is no alias name. For budget, budget. For forecast, forecast. Right? So, yes, you can always change this. Right? Budget, and you can change the alias name here. So, for actual, we'll put the alias name. Click on edit button. Here, I'll put it as ACT. That's it. Act. Save. Right, so you have to refresh the database whenever you change the metadata in FCCS. You have to refresh the metadata, then only that metadata will be applicable. So click on actions, refresh database, and I told you, right, refresh database should take only less than 1 minute or 1 minute max. If it is taking 2 minutes or 3 minutes, then there is problem in your metadata. So remember and inform me. Okay. I'll tell you how to rectify the metadata errors. Once we are familiar with metadata, right, you will understand that. So click on finish. Now go to data. Yes, you are already having the, see what is the scenario you are seeing now, actual. So layout, alias, save. Right, alias name means it will show the alias name. Member name, just member name, what it is showing now, one member name, it is should show as, okay, right, okay, still member name also it is showing act, right. So 1 minute, we'll see why it is showing alias name. If you put member name also in somewhere in the global settings, we might have changed that one. So where is settings? Here in settings you see alias table member display member label as here. So member name, save. Maybe this is the reason it is showing member name as alias. So okay, save, click on this one. Now go to data, and then see, still it is showing as act, right. So refresh and see, close this, again open. Okay, it is still showing act, right. Now we'll see, we'll change the settings somewhere. So click on navigate, is this settings here, and setting alias table, alias setting, this is okay, this is not the settings. So somewhere data grids or data forms, not here. So where display aliases, okay, we'll see some other settings. Click on user preferences, we'll see it here also. Display, ad hoc options, display member label as distinct member name. Okay, this is correct. Okay, so just give me 1 second, we'll see the data form settings also. Click on here, so expand this, open this. When you click on here settings, sorry, When you put default, then save and see. Yes. Just give me a second. So it should show member name only, right? Where is that option given? Click on navigate. Right. Alias table, okay. Okay, alias table, right? I'll delete this alias table, right click. I'll delete this, yes. Done, default. Right. Now I'll save it. Now go to here, now we'll see and whether it is showing actual or not. Go to here. Yes. Now it is showing actual, right? So alias table, right? I have deleted that table already, which was created as an example. So now click on edit button here, click on layout button, and then click on dimension properties here. Instead of member name, now we'll take alias name and save. You will see. Close this one. It will show refresh. It is not showing alias now. Oh, so okay. Again, we have to go to your alias tables and we have to select default. Okay, this is correct. Alias. Okay, now in the settings we will see it as default member name as alias. Okay, alias table, right? Is default. Yes, we have selected the alias table as default. Okay, we'll leave that one because it should show the alias name. I don't know why it is not showing. Click on edit button, click on layout, go to actual alias. Okay, I'll find out this one. Okay, save this one. It should show, right? Why it is not showing alias as act? Okay, I'll tell you that one. Okay, right. Next one is member formula. So whenever you write any member formula, it will show the member formula. So for member formula, I have to select this one into. Just give me 1 second. So I'm in here, right? I'm dragging this to page dimension, account dimension, entity dimension. I'm dragging this to page. Then I'm dragging this point of view to columns. Right? Actual. I'll select add column. I'll select budget budget, and then I'll select right here. I'll select variance column. Budget. How do I'm minimizing this and I'm selecting variance, right? Save this one. So just go and see the actual budget variance. It is showing, right? So see this variance, you are seeing normal as a variance. Now we'll go to here, we'll click on the scenario dimension here under variance. Now, right? here I'll show you. I'll tick on member formula. Now it will see the member formula. It will show the member formula. See, close this one. See, you will see F here. So when I click on this one, this is the formula I have created. So variance at the rate of variance, there is a function called var function at the rate of variance actual minus budget. So yes, automatically it will show the member formula is nothing but in HFM data form we'll do a simple mathematical calculations, right? The same thing here. If I type 30 here, automatically if I select 80 here, when I save the data, this variance will automatically change 70 and 120. See? Yes, that is called member formula. Clear? Next, click on edit button. See, you need not write all these options notes, okay? Already I have given in the notes. So you'll get that notes, okay? Next. Member formula description, same thing. Whatever the description you put for the member formula, right, it will show. Hide dimension. Just now you have seen, right? You don't want to show this periodic or you don't want to show this intra-company. Yes, simple hide. It will hide from the display. Next, show consolidation operators. This is used for accounts particularly. So come here. So I'm saving this one before that one. See how the data is looking like. See, cash, bank, trade receivables, dividend receivables. Yes, perfectly. So what is consolidation operators? It will show whether it is plus or minus. So click on edit button. Click on layout button. Go to cash. Here, dimension properties account. So click on consolidation operator. Now see whether it will show that plus or minus or not. See, plus 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 plus. So some of the items it will show minus, all some other liabilities like that, right? So 99% you see everything as plus only, even though they are liabilities, even though they are incomes, even though they are expenses, even though they are assets, everything it will show plus only. Clear?
Sir, what do you mean by consolidation operator?
I told you, right? Operator is nothing but what is operator? Plus or minus, plus minus divided by etc. So these two are adding here. See, plus 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 plus, everything is adding here. Clear?
Sir, how will know which will be adding, which will be subtracting?
Here you see, it's a nature of right. All assets and expenses will add, liabilities and incomes will separate. But here in FCCS, everything will add only. Clear? So actually, assets minus liabilities, right? So in the dimension, when you see in the dimension, see, when you expand balance sheet, when you expand traditional approach, when you expand total assets, see here, when you see here, consolidation operator is addition. This it will show this one, right? That plus and minus in the grid, right? It is showing this console operator. Clear? So
Yes, sir.
when you expand liabilities and equity, here it will be subtraction. See? So when you select this way, particular member, total liabilities and equity, then it will show minus. Remaining everything, it will show plus only. Clear? Indrajit?
Yes, sir.
You need not worry about that one. It will always be plus. So in live, we never touch that one. Clear? So again, click on Oracle Data. So click on Form Designer. Go to Layout. Go to Account Dimension. Remove this consolidation operator. Next, start expanded. What do you mean by expanded here? So whenever you are selecting any hierarchy, see? So here, right, I'll change this hierarchy now. Click on edit button. I'll remove this and I'll select entire liabilities. See? Traditional approach, total assets and liability, descendants including. Now see, save this one. Save this one. Now close this one, you will see all the descendants. See, everything you will see plus 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 plus. For here, for total liabilities and equity, right, you will see it has minus. Remaining everything is plus 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 plus. Here provision for tax again minus. So here start expanded. If I don't tick that spot, start expanded, what happens? Irritatingly, you have to select each and every, you have to expand each and everything. See, now I'm removing this one, save this one. Now close this one and see, refresh. You have to expand everything like this. See, likewise you have to expand. You have to expand, which you cannot do. So that stat expand is a default one. We always tick that one. Okay. So click on edit button, click on layout button, click on account dimension, and always tick start expanded. Right, next, enable custom attributes. Write down enable custom attributes. These are custom attributes. Like, these are custom attributes like intercompany yes, plug account yes, etc. So in HFM you might be seeing, right, if it is a intercompany, you have to take Y or if for example entity dimension is ICP, yes or no. Likewise, accounts receivable is ICP, yes, no, etc. Likewise, they are all called custom attributes. So where do you find the custom attributes? What happens when I take this one? When I click on this enable custom attributes, it will show yes, all these is CTA account, is intercompany account, is plug account. I'll show is intercompany account. Now so save this one. Now close this one. Will it show any intercompany now? See, nothing, right? So where is that is intercompany, yes or no? So here you don't see this in actual budget and variance. So when you see the intercompany entity, it will show. So once again, I'm changing the layout. I'm dragging the entity to the front end. Okay. Now come here. So drag this to POV dimension. So there is some gap here, right? So how do I select? So right click, delete column, right click, delete column, right click, right, I'll delete this variance, delete. So I'll drag India to here. Done. Now what about scenario dimension? I'll drag back. So this page is not selecting, right? So how do I do that one? It's really a small irritating thing. Okay, there is no other way. So save this one, close this one. You have to do it in form designer. Directly go to here, click on forms. Here it will be clearly visible. Expand here, Vijay, edit it here. You can do anything here. So come here and click on this point of view. Now click on entity dimension here. Yes, you can do that one. So right click, add column India. I'll put it as right column. Now we'll select all the members. Come here. Here I'll select UK. Here I'll select NGW Singapore, 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 right? Here we'll select New York, NGWYORK. Now see, finish. Now you can see the data. Close this and open this. See, India, New York, Singapore, you are not seeing anything whether they are custom attributes, right? Now click on layout, click on entity dimension here. Now select enable custom attributes. I'll intercompany entity. It will show the intercompany name now. See? Now go to close this one and see it here, refresh. See, intercompany entity, yes, intercompany entity, yes, but Singapore is not an intercompany entity, so it is not showing. Likewise, for accounts, it will show intercompany account, plug account, CTA account, etc. All those enable custom attributes. Where do you find these enable custom attributes? When you go to the dimensions, I'll explain you in the dimension. Okay, when you edit any member here, expand. For example, we'll take entity. So expand total geography, expand Asia, India. Now, when you edit this one, see, this is a attribute values here. These are called custom attributes. See, intercompany entity. Whatever the intercompany you select it as S, right? It will show all those entities there. Clear? That is called custom attributes. Right? In metadata chapter, we will discuss that custom attributes again. Now, go to data again. Yes. Again, click on edit button. Again, click on layout button. Right. So, click on dimension properties. So here in account dimension, yes, see. So everybody understood, right? So I'll disable this enable custom attribute. So it won't show others. Drill on shared members. Actually, drill on shared members, right? It is not working. You can leave this one. Drill on shared members is not working. Since 2 or 3 times we tried that one. Next, segment properties. What do you mean by segment here? Dimension properties, you have to click on the dimension. But what about segment? Can anybody tell? Guess and tell. What is segment properties? You have to click on this one button. Rows and columns. Write down segment properties. These are rows and column properties. Segment properties. These are rows and column properties. You have to click on one or A. You have to click on row 1 or column A. See, I click on 1. Then you will see segment properties. See, row 1, row 2, row 3. Whatever the row you select, it will show that properties. Write down. First, apply to all rows. Yes, the same thing will apply to all rows. Here, hide. You can hide a particular row. So you don't want to hide, show this bank account. Yes, click on row 2 and then click on hide. See, save. Now you won't see bank account now. See, come here. See, cash after cash, there is no bank here. It is hidden. Likewise, you can hide a particular row or particular column. Clear? So next, read only. Yes. Now I'll save it. Right now, when you close this one, you can see. So, okay, right. Just give me 1 second. Click on edit button here. Layout. Here we have taken variance, right? So actual. ACTUAL actual. Save this one. Now close this. See, I can enter data for cash, bank, all base members. Now, even though this bank is a base member, you want to restrict it as read only. Yes, you can do. Click on this edit button. Click on layout button. Now, where do I put that one? To get the segment properties, what do I do? Chapanamma? Segment properties is blank now. What should I do now?
Click on row 1 or column A.
Column 2. Yes. Yes. I click on this 2 button. I mean 2 row. Now I'll put it as read only. Now see, people cannot enter data for bank now. Close this one and see. See, it is read only. So whenever you want to make any particular, see, in HFM also there is a option called read only, but you have to literally type that one, right? So here simply you can tick any particular row or column as read only. Again, click on layout button, go to column 2, remove that read only. Show separator, write down. Show separator, it is used for underline total values, underlining total values. It is used for underlining total values. So after bank, right? This current assets, you means deem that this current assets is total assets. I mean total value. So you have to put line. See. So when you click on this row 2 and when you click on show separator, now see save. Now you will see a line after the total assets bank. See? So if you are adding anything, for example, current assets, here you want to show all total as current assets. Yes, you can show the, this is used for simple mathematics, right? Yes, always you can use that one. Next, click on edit button, click on layout, click on 2. I am removing this.
Again, you tell, sir. Separate.
Show separator is for user for total sum, totals. If you are adding anything, right? Column 1, row 1, row 2, row 3. Row 4 is our total value. You can show it as a separator like this. You are seeing a line, right? Dark line. For totals we use this line, right? For that one, you can use it as show separator, okay?
Yes.
So click on segment properties. Yes, I am reviewing this. Suppress hierarchy. Now, what is this suppress hierarchy? Again, I am saving this one. Now see, you have taken the hierarchy here, right? So you clearly know which is parent. So FCCS payable, when I close this one, see, these two FCCS current liabilities, bank and deferred tax, they are children of that one. So here clearly you can see what is parent and what is child. Now I'll go to here and I'll suppress the hierarchy. Click on here. So here for fourth row, right? Come here, I'll put it as suppress hierarchy. Now it won't show anything. Directly it will show left side. See? You cannot understand which is parent and which is child now. So yes, we always suppress hierarchy. Otherwise, right? Your grid, this particular column, right? It will come like this. This much of big. It will look, because in live you will be seeing some 8 to 9 generations. It will show entire 9 generations. So your grid will look very odd. Go to layout again, go to yes, suppress hierarchy we enable. Next, suppress missing data. You all know, right? Suppress missing data, yes, only for particular row or particular column also you can suppress the data. Enable drop down for dimensions. So when I tick that one, right? See, when I tick this one, now save, yes, it will show a drop down box for each and every member. See, you can select the particular member. See, so this drop down box you don't see for cash bank, but you see for all fourth row items. This one also in live we never use, but yes, they have given the option, right? So we have to understand that. Click on layout and then segment properties. Click on here. So right, for here also enable drop down. Okay, you will see it for only account. Enable drop down, only see it for account. Okay. Right. So column A, column options, same thing. Apply to all columns. Hide, read only, show separator, suppress hierarchy, suppress missing data, suppress invalid scenario time. So periods, yes, column width, okay, done. So next, display properties. Make the entire form read only. Yes, when I click on this button, now people cannot enter the data. They can use it only for viewing purpose. See, entire form is read only now. Yes, again click on this button. Again click on this layout. Again click on display properties. Hide form. You can hide the entire form. Click on. I'll remove this and I'll hide the form. Save. Then now close this one and close this one. Now refresh, and when you expand Vijay, can I see that form now? I cannot see this form here. Then how do I re-enable this form? Go to here, click on navigate, click on forms, expand library, click on Vijay. Here you can see that one. So you can ask, they can come here and they can enable the form again, right? But when you click on this navigate button, they won't see this create and manage buttons. Okay, only you are also admins, right? Administrator. So you can see all these menus. But when you log in with power user, only few menus will be enabled. When you log in with viewer, only very few items will be enabled, visible. When you log in with user, most of the items, right? It will disappear. See, log off. So POWER. Application is they cannot even log into the application. So because our Bompada, okay, sorry. So when you go to the settings here, right? So here we put this one as application, enable application for all administrators. So I'll put it as all users now. Now I'll save it. Now anybody can log in and see. Sign out, yes. Power user. Now see, can he see all the options? No, it is not possible. Likewise, when you sign out and when you log in with only user, now see, clear. So most of the options will be disabled. All the options will be enabled for administrator. So right in that process management chapter, we will understand what is power user, what is viewer. Okay. As of now, we'll stick to our normal administrator. Somebody has logged in. Done. Now we'll go to the data. Other options, we'll go to data and then we'll go to expand Vijay. Now how do I enable that one? Click on navigate, go to forms. Yes, expand library, click on Vijay, click on here, edit and then layout. So display properties. So hide form, I'm unticking this. Display values as missing values as blank. If you remove this one, right, it will be very irritating. See, all the blank rows, it will show it as hash missing. See, which I don't like it. So I always stick this one. I always stick this as missing values as blank. So it will show it blank only. Now see, all the values, it will show blank only, either data or blank. Clear? Write down. Enable mass allocate. Enable mass allocate. It won't work. Okay, it is not working. Enable grid spread. Yes, this is working. This will work. I'll tell you what is enable grid spread. Next, enable cell level document. So here when I close this one, right, when I go to here Oracle data, we'll open the form again, click on expand this. Here, see, right click, see, I can attach a document here. See, attachments. Yes, just like in HFM cell comment and cell attachment, yes, you can attach any screenshot or anything. Now I'll click on this edit button, click on layout, click on display properties and remove this here. Now they cannot attach any document now. See, come here, close this one. Now the same thing, right click and see there is no attachment here. You cannot attach the any document here. Clear? So yes, next other options, click on layout, display properties. Yes, by default we'll click this one. Message for forms with no data. So hide save this one also we never use this one. So hide save confirmation message. So whenever you are saving the data here, right? So 1 minute, close this one. Yes. So I enter some data here as 700 and then 800. When you save it here, see, it will show you save. Data is saved. See, the data has been saved. You don't want to see this message. Yes, you can always hide that message. So click go to display, layout, display properties, and always you can always hide. That's it. Save. Now close this one. Now yes, enter some data here as 900. Yes, click on save button. It will be saved without showing the message. That's it. Done. Next, click on edit button and click on layout and click on smart view options. Leave default. We never use this one. Printing options also we never use this one. Validation rules we'll use. Write down validation rules. It is used for data validations. Validation rules. It is used for data validations. Now come here. So write down expand validation rules. Expand validation rules. Click on plus symbol. Click on plus symbol. So you can apply this for column A, column B, column C, only a particular row, only a particular column, only a particular cell also. But here I am applying for entire grid. Rule name is, so rule name is my RULE rule. What is that rule? Whatever the data which is more than 400, we will highlight all those values, right? So yes, if current cell value, yes, here you can see if else, then range, etc. So these are the source type: current cell value, column value, row value. So I am keeping current cell value is equal to greater than yes value 400, right? Yes, if so, process and or you can click on this one. Here my condition is completed. So then if so and so criteria is met, then process cell. Yes, what is that one? Here I'll highlight the cell. So transparent, I'll put it as which color? Yes, we'll put it as blue color. That's it. Okay, validate. The rule has no errors. If you do any mistake, right, it will show the error message, whatever the means logic you have put that one, right? So click OK. Save this one. Yes, now when you close this one, now you will see highlighted the cell. So change this one greater than 400, right? So 401. Now save it. Likewise, yes, you can put some conditions, validation rules in every grid. So come here, click on layout button, click on validation rules. You want to delete this one? Yes, okay. You can say delete this one and you can save this one. So this is called the properties of data forms. Okay. So even though we don't use all the properties, right? Somewhere somehow some clients will ask this. Then you have to do R&D. You have to go to the admin guide and then you have to do what is this particular thing. So this mass allocation rules, mass allocate, right? This is not working. This is purely used for planning and budgeting people. For FCCS, right? We never do this one. But what is this enable grid spread? So I am clicking on this enable grid spread. Save this one. Now close this one. See? Now when you click on this one here, you can see spread. So I'll put 100 here, right? There is separate process for this one, I guess. Spread. Okay. Spread. Adjust by 10. Apply. Okay. Sorry. Here, I guess. Save this one. We'll do it here. Spread 20%. Apply. Right, likewise you can spread that one. See, just like adjust, right? Same thing. Adjust and spread is, for example, you want to enter data per, so we'll change the layout, then you will understand. So here go to layout and once again, right, one, close this one, go to close this and close this. We'll create a new data form, completely new data form. Okay, so we'll do it in grids. The same thing you can apply in grids and forms also. So where is Vijay? Right, current assets. We'll do this in here. So I'll put my period view. Where is my view here in front end, and I'll drag entity to back end. So 1 minute, entity will put it here. So this periodic I'll pivot to pivot in the grid. Yes, and yes, this one also pivot in the grid, and I don't want entity here. Go back. So this one will put this one. Keep selected, remaining everything. That's it. So here right click. Sorry, we have to drag dimension period here. Yes. So this one back to POV. Pivot to POV. So here I will select the members. Right click, select members. Remove this. Expand year total. We'll put it as January, February, March and Q1. Done. Done. Save grid definition. Yes. Yes. Right. Now we will see this grid spread. Okay, where is this one here? Right, spread. Where is spread? Oh, only in data forms. Previously they used to give in grids also. Okay, right. So we have to create a simple data form. Let me create that quickly. Go to navigate, go to forms. Yes, under Vijay, right? We'll create a new form, and the form name is spread. Spread. Okay, click on layout. So here hero is period. So I'll drag this period to here, and I'll drag it to here. Remaining everything F515. Yes, periodic, periodic, periodic. Entity INDI, sorry, entity INDIA. data source INPUT, no intercompany, product LAPTOPS, scenario, entry currency CHANGSINCASH, ENTITYINPUT, LOCAL, local gap. Right, so period, right? We'll select edit and we'll select Q1 descendants inclusive. That's it. And account CASH. Right now, right, go to display properties, enable grid spread is already right, finish. Done, close this one. Now go to here, expand Vijay, click on spread button. Okay, moment we did not select, so click on edit button, layout. So moment is CHANGS. Why it is not selected? India data source data input అదేంటి సేవ్ అవ్వలేదు. No intercompany.
హలో
Local gap.
చేస్తానండి.
Excuse me, sir.
Save, yeah.
ఓకే ఓకే.
Sir, instead of typing, can we expand that?
Yeah, you can always select from here. It will be time taking, right? So
Yes.
always typing is better.
Oh, okay, sir.
So close this one, refresh. See why it is not selecting movement and everything. Okay, we have to select from here, I guess. Data source, total input and adjusted, data input, FCCS underscore data input. That is the reason intercompany, no intercompany, laptops actual entity currency movement. So expand movements, closing balance, total movements, subtotal movements underscore cash. Save this one. Consolidation, expand contribution total, contribution parent total, entity total, entity input. Done. Multi gap, expand multi gap, local gap, IFRS, local gap. Now it should take, because we have deleted the alias table, right? That is causing the problem. I'll enable it again. So view dimension will always be periodic, FCCS periodic. Save. Now close this one and refresh and see. Yes, we can see, right? So here, right now, enable grid spread. We'll put it as 300, right? Spread. So spread evenly split. Apply. So yes, close this one. We'll put some 1 here and some 2 here. Okay, save. Done. Now here I'll enter 300. Spread 300. Apply. Okay, 100, save. Now we'll change evenly split, right? We'll change it to 600. Now again spread. So fill as 300 means it will fill everything, right? 300, 300, it will fill each cell as 300. See? Save. Proportionate. What is proportion? 1 is to 2 is to 3. Yes. So type 1, 2, 3 and then save. Total is 6, right? Now yes, we'll click on spread and we'll put some 300 and proportional spread. Now 300 will be shared according to the ratio given. See, 50, 100, 150. Save. So this is called grid spread. Okay. Yes, you can always, the same facility is there in HFM also. You know, even HFM also it will work like this only. But there is no, they did not put any name or they did not give any word called spread there. It is automated. Whenever you see this, yes, you can always do this one. This is called spread, right? So any doubts in here? So here these options, right? These are you can just by seeing you can understand these options. What are these options? Right? Save formatting, clear formatting. We never use this. Okay, right? This is called data forms. So the same data form homework, right? Whatever we have given means we are doing it for HFM. Same homework you can do here. Any doubts here? In data forms, is it okay or not? See, data forms are very easy. Only thing is you see many attributes in HFM. They are very small, means limited attributes, but here you see many options. Yes, each and every option you can understand easily. If not today, tomorrow, right, you have to refer the admin guide and you have to understand. You need not learn each and everything now. Only create a simple data forms as a homework. If you understand the attributes, just try to see change that one and understand. If you don't understand, leave it, no issues, because in interviews they won't ask you a particular attribute like that. Clear? But do the practice homework.
Sir, FCCS is very confusing, sir.
No, FCCS is very easy than HFM, because right, you did not open the FCCS, right? That's why I give ample time to all of you to practice HFM. But when I start FCCS, right, immediately, right, people won't be means taking the user IDs because of restriction also, because of licensing issue also, right? Everyone will take the user ID after 1 week or 10 days. That is the problem. Indrajit, you understood? HFM, right?
Yes, sir.
Immediately day one onwards, I'll give the user ID and password. But here for FCCS, it is not possible,
Yes, sir.
because every day is counted for FCCS. So yes, when you practice, it will be very easy. Trust me. Yeah,
సార్ ఎక్స్క్యూజ్ మీ సార్
yeah.
సార్ గూగుల్ డ్రైవ్లో వీడియోస్ అది రిమూవ్ చేస్తారు కదా సార్
ఎస్, మళ్ళీ పెడతారండి, కంగారు ఏం లేదు. మీరు అంతలోకి హెచ్ఎఫ్ఎం ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తూ ఉండండి. మీకు ఎలాగో ఆ వీడియోస్ ఉన్నాయి. ఇప్పుడు మీరు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయలేరు, ఎఫ్సిసిఎస్ మీకు యూజర్ ఐడీస్ లేవు కదా.
సార్ హెచ్ఎఫ్ఎం సంబంధించిన వీడియోసే సార్, అది ఒక 8 వీడియోస్ దాకా చూసాం సార్ అంతే. సో
Okay.
వీడియోస్ డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకోలేదు సార్, దట్ ఈస్ ద ప్రాబ్లం.
నేను పెడతానండి, అందరికి పెడతాను, ఆల్ ఎలిజిబుల్ క్యాండిడేట్స్. జస్ట్ ఒక్కరోజు ఓపిక పట్టండి, ఓకేనా?
ఓకే సార్,
అన్నీ వస్తాయి మీకు, నో ఇష్యూస్, 100%. వాట్ ఎవర్ ఈస్ ప్రామిస్డ్. ఓకే,
ఓకే సార్, థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్, థ్యాంక్ యూ.
డన్. ఇంకా ఎనీ డౌట్స్? అర్థమవుతున్నట్టేనా? సుధీర్, హరిత గారు, సుమ గారు. సుమ గారు రాలేదు ఈరోజు. వీరభద్రప్ప, ఆర్ యూ ఫాలోయింగ్?
Sir, one doubt, sir. In live, is there any possibility that they work on both HFM and FCCS?
No. While migration, yes, we work both. There is one called when you are migrating everything from HFM to FCCS, right? During that period you work. But as a project, right, we never work both on HFM and FCCS. Clear?
Okay, sir.
Migration is very easy, means it's lift and shift, right? So same data form, same data grids we create here manually. You don't need to take any decision. Same data forms in HFM will build in FCCS. Yes, I suggest people to put migrations in their resumes, because a trend is going on now. All people who are from HFM, right, they are migrating to FCCS, most of the clients. ఇంకా సో tomorrow we'll start metadata, FCCS metadata. So you have downloaded all the guides, right? See here, you can see FCCS guides. Where is the all guides? Yes, FCCS all guides. In this one there is admin guide also. When you extract this, when you extract to yes, see, you can see all the HF access.
Sir, it is not showing.
Sorry, you are unable to see? Just give me 1 second. You are seeing, right? FCCS guides, admin guide, FCCS admin guide. So from tomorrow onwards, we will refer that one also. Okay. Right. So, and any doubts so far? Tomorrow, don't miss this again introduction of metadata. Okay. Everyone, please sharp 7 o'clock. Please log in at sharp 7 o'clock. We'll start by 7:04 or 7:05. Okay, max. Yeah. Any doubts?
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
Sir, I am Sajan. I am entering the metadata means data was not entering in HFM, sir.
In HFM, just give me 1 second. Yes. Open this.
Because of I am doing metadata, it will not entering the data grid and data form, sir.
అది ఎలాగ ఒక్క నిమిషం అన్నమ్మా, నాకు చెప్పండి అక్కడ. సో HTTPS వర్క్ స్పేస్, అదేంటి వర్క్ స్పేస్ వివరాలు ఎవరి దగ్గర ఉందా? చాట్లో ఒకసారి పెట్టండి అమ్మా, నా ల్యాప్టాప్ మారిపోయింది అందుకని. హెచ్ఎఫ్ఎం వర్క్ అవుతుందా?
HFM site open అవుతుంది సార్. ఐ మీన్
అదే ఒకసారి నాకు ఆ యూఆర్ఎల్ పెట్టరు ఇక్కడ మన గూగుల్ మీట్లో, గూగుల్ చాట్లో.
సార్ హెచ్ఎఫ్ఎం సైట్ హెచ్ఎఫ్ఎం సైట్ నిన్న మార్నింగ్ నుంచి ఈవినింగ్ వరకు ఓపెన్ కాలేదు సార్.
నిన్న చెప్పాను కదండి, నిన్న అది క్లాస్ కూడా జరగలేదు. మార్నింగ్ నుంచి ఈవినింగ్ కాదు, మధ్యాహ్నం అనుకుంటా, మధ్యాహ్నం వరకు అనుకుంటా. అది ఏం జరిగిందంటే అది ఏం జరిగిందో కూడా నాకు అర్థం కాల. అది పవర్ ఇష్యూ వచ్చింది, హై ఫ్లక్చుయేషన్ పవర్ వస్తే మొత్తం ల్యాప్టాప్ ఇదంతా పోయింది అంతా. ఇంకా నయ్యో అడాప్టర్ ఉంది కాబట్టి పోయింది, ల్యాప్టాప్కి ఏం అవ్వలేదు. కానీ అందుకని ఇప్పుడు వేరే ల్యాప్టాప్లో చెప్తాం మీకు, క్లాస్ క్యాన్సిల్ చేయలేక. మీరు అబ్జర్వ్ చేసి ఉంటారు చూడండి, నా ఇది ఉంటుందా స్క్రీన్, రోజు చూసే స్క్రీన్ ఇది కాదు కదా మీది. పర్సనల్ ల్యాప్టాప్ వేరే ల్యాప్టాప్ తీసుకొచ్చి దాంట్లో క్లాస్ నేనే అరేంజ్ చేశాను నేను. మొత్తం అది హెవీ ఫ్లక్చుయేషన్ వలన ల్యాప్టాప్ ఛార్జర్ టప్ అంటే శబ్దం వచ్చింది. అలాగే ఇంటర్నెట్ కూడా పోయిందండి కొంచెంసేపు, మళ్ళీ సెట్ అయిపోయింది అంతా. సార్ ఒకసారి నాకు ఎవరైనా యూఆర్ఎల్ పెట్టండి అమ్మా ఇక్కడ.
సార్ నేను పెడుతున్నాను సార్.
ఒక్కసారి. ఎస్ somebody has put yes workspace dot. So copy this and paste it here, right? Done. Always yellow pop-ups. Close this and put it here. ADMIN. చెప్పండి. అప్లికేషన్ ఓపెన్ చేశాను.
ఇక్కడ బాబా అప్లికేషన్లో సార్ మనం డేటా ఫామ్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తాం కదా సార్, అది ఎంటర్ అవ్వట్లేదు సార్.
ఎక్కడ చేశారు మీరు? ఏది దేంట్లో? ఫోల్డర్ ఏంటి?
ఫోల్డర్ నేను సపరేట్గా పెట్టింది సార్, అది అవ్వడం లేదని. అది నాట్ సేవ్ అవుతుంది సార్ యాక్చువల్గా.
కాదండి, ఏ ఫామ్ ఎక్కడ? అది పేరేంటి దాన్ని?
ప్రెసెంట్ అక్కడ 99499 నెంబర్ గ్రిడ్ 1 అండ్ గ్రిడ్ 1 ఉంది కదా సార్.
ఎక్కడెక్కడ? గ్రిడ్ 1 ఇదేనా?
సార్
ఓకే, ఓపెన్ చేయనా?
చేయండి సార్. అది ఒక్కటే అయింది సార్, మిగతా గ్రిడ్ ఫామ్స్ అని చేస్తే అది అసలు రావడం లేదు యాక్చువల్గా.
ఏం రావట్లేదు మీకు ఇక్కడ?
యాక్చువల్గా సినారియో ఎంటర్ చేస్తుంటే కూడా సేవ్ అవ్వట్లేదు సార్. అంటే వేరే ఇంకో గ్రిడ్ ఫామ్ చేస్తుంటే అది రావడం లేదు పూర్తిగా అసలు.
కాదు, ఇప్పుడు చెప్పండి. ఇప్పుడు ఏం స్టెప్? ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేద్దాం? ఇప్పుడు దీన్ని సేవ్ అని కొట్టాలా?
సేవ్ అని కొట్టాను సార్.
సేవ్ అని కొట్టాను, ఓకే. కానీ మీరు అసలు ఇక్కడ ఏం సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకోలేదు ఇక్కడ మీరు.
అదే సార్, సెలెక్ట్ చేస్తే అసలు రావడం లేదు సార్. ఏదైనా
వచ్చారు, పీరియడ్ కావాలి మీకు, సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకుంటారు పీరియడ్ని. ఇక్కడ తీసేసి Q1 అని చెప్పేసి ఓకే, ఇయర్ 3rd జనరేషన్ అని పెడతాను. అన్నీ వచ్చేస్తాయి. ఓకే, అకౌంట్లో తీసుకుంటాను. బ్యాలెన్స్ షీట్, టోటల్ అసెట్స్, బ్యాంక్ అకౌంట్, ఓకే, డన్. సో ఒకసారి ఆగండి, తీసేసి నన్ను తీసేద్దాం. నన్ను తీసేసి క్యాష్, బ్యాంకు 2 తీసుకుందాం. అదే బ్యాంక్ ఇది, ఓకే, డన్. డేటా టైప్ ఆల్వేస్ ఇట్ షుడ్ బి ఫాము, ఆర్ FDME, బాగానే ఉంది. ఇంకా ప్రొడక్ట్ నన్ను, క్యాష్లో నన్ను, రోల్ ఫర్ నన్ను పెట్టుకోవచ్చు. ఎంటిటీ షుడ్ ఆల్వేస్ బి బేస్ మెంబరు. సో ఎక్స్పాండ్ అంటే సో దట్ యూ కెన్ ఎంటర్ ద డేటా, డన్. ఇప్పుడు చెప్పండి. సేవ్ కొట్టాను. ఇప్పుడు చూడండి, ఎదురు రావట్లేదు మీకు. చక్కగా ఎంటర్ చేసుకుంటానికి వస్తుంది ఇప్పుడు.
అంటే కొత్త గ్రిడ్ ఫామ్ తీసుకొని వేరే ఏదైనా ఎంటర్
తీసుకుని మీరు మెంబర్స్ని మీరు ఎప్పుడైతే మీరు పేరెంట్ మెంబర్స్ని, క్యాలిక్యులేటర్ మెంబర్స్ని తీసుకుంటారో అప్పుడు మీరు డేటా ఎంటర్ చేయలేరు. యూ కెనాట్ ఎంటర్ డేటా. మీకు ఆ నోట్స్లో అదే క్లియర్గా రాసి ఉంటాను. 6th and 7th పాయింట్స్ ఉంటాయి కదా, POV కూడా క్లియర్గా చెప్తాను మీకు. ఎట్టి పరిస్థితుల్లోనూ డేటా ఫామ్లో మీరు ఇక్కడ నన్ను తీసుకున్నాను ఏమైతే మొత్తం ఆరెంజ్ కలర్ వస్తుంది. అంటే మీ POV మెంబర్స్ రాంగ్. నేను అందుకే చెప్తాను మీకు, ఎప్పుడైనా అలాంటి ఉన్నప్పుడు మీరు స్క్రీన్ షాట్ తీసి నాకు పెట్టాలండి. ఇట్లాగా ఇది స్నిప్పింగ్ టూల్లో నాకు ఈ స్క్రీన్ షాట్ ఇది మొత్తం ఉండాలి, గుర్తుంచుకోండి. ఈ POV మొత్తం కనిపించాలి ఇట్లాగా. మీరు వెయిట్ చేయొద్దు, నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్లో అడుగుదామన్న డౌట్. మీరు ఇక్కడ ఇది పెట్టేసేసి సార్ ఇట్ ఈస్ షోయింగ్ లైక్ దిస్ అని ఇట్లా చెప్పేశారు అనుకో, నేను చెప్పేస్తాను ఆన్ ది స్పాట్. లేకపోతే నేను కాదు, ఎవరో ఒకరు అక్కడ మీకు గ్రూప్లో పెట్టేస్తారు ఎక్కడ తప్పు చేశారనేది. ఇలా హైలైట్ చేసేసి ఇది తప్పు అంతే, దిస్ ఈజ్ రాంగ్. ఇక్కడ ఈ స్క్రీన్ మొత్తానికి ఇది ఒకటే రాంగ్. ఇందాక మీరు చేసిన దానికి ఆగండి, ఒకసారి ఇది క్లోజ్ చేసేద్దాం. డాక్యుమెంట్స్లో గ్రిడ్ 3 ఇది కూడా మీదే కదా?
లేదు సార్, అది సార్ యాక్చువల్గా నేను ఒకటే గ్రిడ్ అయింది సార్. యాక్చువల్ ఇంకో గ్రిడ్ చేస్తే రావడం లేదు, ఎంటర్ అవ్వట్లేదు యాక్చువల్గా.
అదే ఇప్పుడు POV తప్పు తీసుకుంటేనే ఎంటర్ అవుదండి. ఎంటర్ అవ్వట్లేదంటే సిస్టమ్ విల్ నెవర్ డూ మిస్టేక్. ఓకే, వీ డూ మిస్టేక్స్. సో మీరు అదేంటిది అనేది మీరు ఈ POV క్లియర్గా పెట్టగలిగారు అనుకోండి, నాకు నేను అప్పుడే చెప్పేస్తాను. మీరు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసినప్పుడే మీకు అయిపోద్ది, సాల్వ్ అయిపోద్ది. అది నాకు ఒకసారి కాల్ చేసేసి మీరు సార్ ఒకసారి వాట్సాప్లో స్క్రీన్ షాట్ పెట్టాను ఒకసారి చూడండి అంటే చాలు. నేను ఫ్రీక్వెంట్గా వాట్సాప్లో చూడకపోయినా, ఓకేనా?
ఓకే సార్,
అది క్లియర్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
సో టుమారో we'll continue with metadata. We'll start metadata. Clear, everyone?
Okay.
Done for the day. Yeah.
Hi.